about to lecture niggas on. I be up 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
that's what I'm about to say.
that's
Hold
a
up.
choice.
Wait, we just started this shit. No, fuck Hard Fire Radio. Like, yes, I get up, and technically I woke up at 3:30. But like, I ain't even talking about that. But niggas can't.
imagine we push the
like,
fight. You be the one on tight schedule. You say, "Oh, I got to go early because I got to go praise the Lord after this over." So we need to record extra early, and then
praise white Jesus.
Then we get a motherfucking hour and a half in. You like, oh, I'm already getting text messages. Like you can't go no later than what we go already. The block be hot. The block be hot at your crib. Like stop acting like we making you get up early.
That's very funny.
He was about to say, oh, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning every morning to do this shit. Yeah, nigga, because your wife gonna get on your ass. You wait any later.
Sorry, Stephen A. We not up that early.
Yeah.
On Sundays is I get to sleep in. Sundays I wake up now because Sundays I can wake up at like 6:30. 6:30.
And we already been accommodating your schedule and shit, starting later and later.
Sleeping in and saying I get up at 6:30 is fucking crazy.
Will is on a good one today. We've been in this bitch for less than 5 minutes. Will is ready to go.
We about to stop being so accommodating. Me and Tony already been having meetings behind the scenes.
Yo.
I already talked to the CEO at W. So get your act together, nigga. Shout out to W. Use promo code Will.
Nigga going back and setting up his own sponsor code is wild.
Shout out to W. Hard foul 10.
Y'all want to send that 10%? That's cool. You want to send me 10%? Nigga, come over here. I got you.
Send me 10% off the muscle.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the episode of GroupChat Podcast. We are live, YouTube, Twitch. It's on a Wednesday instead of Sunday because we accommodate schedules over here because that's what we do. We friends, we help accommodate each other. We here to help uplift each other. You know, sometimes that fucks with a nigga's schedule, and you know, sometimes niggas enter the recording room a little grumpy. You know. First,
I want to shout out Tony for accommodating Justin's schedule. Then I want to shout out Noemi.
Wait a minute, he didn't get that said they want to change the Wednesday. No, hold on a second. He didn't get that to change the I said we can record like a little bit earlier. This nigga changes that. I can't throw that on me.
I'm saying shout out to Tony for being accommodating towards you. Shout out to Noemi for being accommodating and let you record sometimes. Because I know she don't play that. She ruled with an iron fist around there.
That's no, if the amount of times that like no shit that like Hard Foul's recording schedule is based on the feelings and or emotions of my wife is yeah. Nigga, I recorded in a car at one point. Like you can go back to really early episodes of this shit and like I was literally because before we lived together the first year, she lived an hour away. And so I was recording in the car. There's like an old ass, it's funny as fuck. The old Giannis and Embiid conversation we had. So this is now 6.5, 7 years ago. That shit I was doing on the fucking highway. Like just dead ass. Like
I know we can hear the other cars flying past you in the background.
That's all I'm like. I'm just out there.
She lived an hour both ways.
Yeah, no, I used to. So when we got
real
together,
love.
I would drive, and that was when I was working 2 jobs. So and I had to open the school. So
I would have this nigga in check.
I had to leave her place at 4:30 in the morning to be back down here. And then I'd get off between both jobs. I was done around 6. I'd go check on my cat real quick, and then I'd leave. And so I'd be up there around 8 p.m.
Yeah, dog on slave hours.
More like an indentured servant.
Nigga, do you? Look.
I feel that though. Like you know, she got to get you together early. I respect it. I fuck with her, man. She need more airtime. Tell her to bring her podcast back.
So there's plans for that plus some extra shit we're gonna be doing on Mondays. Like
I want to be a guest on the podcast. That's what I'm trying to say.
These niggas don't like a couple show.
I might veto that. I ain't gonna hold you. Like y'all niggas, I had to go back and listen. So I very rarely have to be like, hey, let me think about before posting this. Like that very rarely happens. There's about 5 minutes or 2 episodes ago where like I couldn't hear everything that was said, so I had to go back and listen to make sure. I'm like, because I gave her the headphones and I was like, I can't trust these niggas. Like I don't like what. But y'all were good. Y'all were very well. It was very, very. Will even stood up for me. I was proud of it. Will even stood up for me.
Come on, you my brother. You my brother. Why wouldn't I stand up for my brother? But yeah, so tell her when she bring the podcast back, I want to be a guest, and I think Tony should be a guest.
I'm gonna just get slandered.
I want her to teach me Spanish on the podcast, like live.
We got to do that one together. That got to be the joint episode. So she could do a Tony episode, a Will episode, then a Tony and Will episode. Well, because I think.
Hey, see who learned the best.
Tell her. Actually, text your wife. Tell her we're gonna do our whole episode in Spanish. Since niggas take off a play.
Oh shit! No, we finna do it. We gonna do it in our regular voice, but we gonna dub it in Spanish though.
It's gonna look like what? It's gonna look like those fucking 1990s Chinese flick, 1980s Chinese movies and shit. It's gonna look like an old kung fu movie.
Hey, what is wrong with this nigga, man? Oh my god!
Tell her we gonna do our whole episode in Spanish.
See, Will think he's slick because he think he already got the head start. He got some Spanish in his past, so he think he's like, I already got the heads up on these niggas. He trying to start the race ahead.
Some Spanish is crazy. I'm fluent.
Nigga.
The fuck?
How fluent you? If somebody pull right now
for it to be some.
What you say?
Then if your rap of the week ain't Bad Bunny, you fake.
Fuck Bad Bunny.
You can't say that.
What the fuck?
You can't.
I didn't even know Bad Bunny was a rapper.
Ain't Bad Bunny Puerto Rican?
Do Bad Bunny speak English?
Very
he
little.
does. He does actually.
Very little.
He speak English better than Canelo?
No, that nigga speaks like English fluently. It's the accent on there, but he speaks English fluently.
It's the cut on his English.
It's definitely cut on it, but he spit them words out. That nigga's on SNL like every week.
Shout out to Bad Bunny.
But
I ain't even know.
Shout out to niggas that learn English from Shout out to niggas that learn English from like Martin or Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and shit.
No, that's real. When like older Mexican people, like my mother and father-in-law, they dead ass learn English off of watching like old sitcoms. And so they would just watch that shit, and they would watch it in Spanish. They would have already watched it like in Spanish, and then they start watching that shit in English, and that's literally how they start picking up on words. Like that's a old school Mexican way of learning English. I don't think it works very well the other way, but yeah.
What you mean? As far as people trying to learn Spanish?
The way I learned Spanish was fucked up. So no one should ever try to learn the Spanish the way I learned Spanish. And
did Larry teach you Spanish?
Fuck no.
Because you might have learned the words you wasn't supposed to learn first.
I definitely learned the words I was supposed to first. That's a fact. But it wasn't because of Larry. I learned a lot of words. To be fair, two different combos. I learned a lot of words I wasn't supposed to know because of Larry. I used to joke, and I tell people, I'm like, there would be offensive words that like I wouldn't even know because he was using offensive words from like 40 years ago. And so there was some shit people would say, and I'm like, that's new. I'm like, I learned the old school shit what they used to say like in the 60s and 70s. So
actually, I got a live recording to say we do not mean to offend any of the Irish, Japanese, Chinese.
Definitely all jokes.
This is all.
Remind me the next time we record. The next time we record, I do got a business idea. I will be maybe Christmas 2026. I'm gonna be releasing my version, Will's very own version of Rosetta Stone. It's gonna be called something different though. But
what drops first? Will's Rosetta Stone or the mixtape? What drops first? I gotta know.
Definitely the Rosetta Stone. Definitely Rosetta Stone.
Oh man,
it's gonna be called something different though. But I think for sure, I can get a few people together that's trying to be bilingual. You want to be multilingual. You want to be able to pick up on multiple languages. I got you. I'll get you the English version. I'll get you the Spanish version. I'm working on French right now. So by the time
Duolingo, the whites love
it's gonna be a promo code for y'all to get 10% off of my version of Rosetta Stone. Use Hardfile 10.
I like how one is just his name, but his scam is the shit.
That's what I was saying. Like he's like he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's
doing. Hold on. Nah, we brothers. Why would y'all get on?
I don't like Will's the nigga when he starts saying brother, like you just know some bullshit about the follow. Like he's literally that guy. He's like,
why would y'all get on this public platform and call my business idea a scam?
This shit bigger than Nino Brown.
We know you.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like if a nigga said, man, look, there's just certain
these niggas learn Ebonics. They saying they got it from Hard File. Then he talking about his Justin, the good looking brother from the bank.
They gonna be like, who is Justin? The nigga he look just like Dave East.
They'd never find him.
He say he West Coast Dave East.
West Coast Dave East is nuts.
Your wife is wild. You definitely look more like Klay Thompson than you do Dave East.
Her saying you look like Dave East is still very funny to me.
Mind you, Dave East got braids. She said y'all both over 6'5" or some shit like that. However tall he is. Dave East might be like 6'6". She said he's 6'5", you 6'9", same difference.
I'm gonna just let
Dave East was a successful collegiate basketball player.
Oh no, let me see. If I picture Justin with braids, he might be like a little Dave Eastish.
Hey nigga, don't do that. No, add that to the disrespect list. Don't fucking throw this shit up at me. Don't throw this shit up at me like you looking like.
No bullshit though. No bullshit though. What number of subscribers and all that we got to hit for you to grow braids? Our first 20,000, you grow braids.
Can I just get like the fake shits to throw up on camera and like go on about my day?
The Jordan Clarks and shits.
He trying to come with the he want the braids on the hat, like he want the do-rag braids or somewhere where you can just take it off.
Shits?
Yeah. He want the Boris Kojo joints.
It's the shit. What is
that? Oh no, that was that. What's his name? Shaheen Moore. Shamar Moore. He wants the Shamar Moore.
That's what I was about to say. I was like,
he want the Shamar Moore joints.
You show up here with a braid wig, nigga. The way I would roast you from here to fucking sundown, like.
Oh shit. Oh man.
What's wild? Shamar Moore hairpiece on Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey got that off for a good 20.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Shamar Moore might have had the wildest hairpiece in the game. Let me see. Where my shit? Let me see.
Shamar's is nuts. Like the Who was I just listening? Oh, see, niggas. See, this is why I'm trying to be dangerous.
Like, look at the edge up. Look at the edge up.
This shit is nuts.
Hey, I'll do it too. How much you think that cost?
How much?
I know a shorty up the block that could get this done for cheap.
I'll do the whole episode with that bitch on. I'll do it for a month straight.
A month. That's the play. That's the play. Our first 20,000 hits. You fucking you do this show every week with the Shamar Moore braid wig.
I'll sit there and do that shit like, man, look. Oh fuck. See, these are fun. This is how you know, like, I want to say really quick before we get into rap of the week. This is why this shit is fun. I meant to ask y'all, because we didn't talk about this on Disrespect last week. Where does a nigga just like offering to help you on some shit you don't need help with fall in? Like, I feel like as men we take that disrespectfully. Like if a nigga
like a nigga see you a nigga at the gym see you up under 135 talking about you need a spot.
Yeah. Yeah, like some shit is like like where does that fall?
135. If a nigga see you putting a little extra strength into the water bottle, like, you want me to get that for you?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I got the bottle. It's like, if I'm struggling a little bit, niggas say like, I got you. Like, no, you don't. Like, I'll fuck you up right now. Like,
as a man, that's crazy work though. If you a man and you see another man struggling with like a water bottle and you ask it, you say, "Oh, I got you." That might be gay.
His water bottle.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, as a man, like, it ain't like as a man though, like, what situation would you see somebody struggling opening a water bottle? Would you say, "Oh, let me get that for you"?
Oh shit.
That's funny as hell.
He got to be trying to see what's up with you.
Who worse, the nigga asking or the nigga like, "Oh yeah, appreciate you"?
That's what I was about to say. Like, if you say
they like each
I
other.
can't believe you accepted. That's worse. If you accept it, it's absolutely worse.
The offering is crazy.
They like each other.
They like each other for sure. Because offering is crazy. There's certain things that I see. If I see you struggling with as a man, you just got to struggle. You got to figure it out.
Well, that's a fact.
You got to figure it out. Opening a water bottle is one. You better get you a knife and cut the top off of it. You better get some pliers or something. Yeah, you better get you some motherfucking pliers or some shit.
Oh shit! I asked because the reason why this got brought up is so, like, for the job I got now, right? Is if Will, you worked at McDonald's, you might be familiar with it. You ever see like the filters that were in the hood, like at McDonald's?
You sound like
kitchen
in the grill, over the grill, the lid.
Yeah. Yeah. So like part of our job is like we take.
Don't be out here saying I used to work at McDonald's like that shit was recent, nigga. I ain't worked at McDonald's in.
You a McDonald's legend, dog. Like, what you want? Like,
I ain't worked at McDonald's in damn near 15 years.
Hey, look how niggas act when you just talk about where they worked.
That nigga said, drop the fries.
He
said,
talking,
Will, when you was dropping the fries last month.
You should at least say, "Hey, Will, when you was running shit at McDonald's, like, you could have threw a little 9 million on there."
You a McDonald's legend.
I mean, yeah, but the fry niggas could be a legend.
That's a fact.
Oh fuck. Oh, anyway.
So yeah, it's been like damn near 15 years, nigga. For the fans.
I ain't say. Hey man, look, nigga used to work at Ross. Like, we've all had jobs.
So you got chased up out of there.
No, you were employed by Ross, and you just were there. You didn't do no type of work in that motherfucker.
They damn near was chasing Justin up out of there. Stealing what they was. Listen, Ross ain't never lost more product than they did while they was under Justin.
Niggas had getaway cars, bro. Niggas had getaway cars. Pull up, run that with shit out of Ross.
Hey, Ross step rates was at an all-time high while Justin tall ass was up there working.
I'll never forget, because I didn't start.
Niggas looking back like, you ain't gonna do nothing.
Nope, shit was hands off policy. Nigga, you got it. the first day I started is I didn't start security. First day I started, niggas just like, oh, you gonna work the register? I was like, cool.
Being a 6'9" cashier, let's start there. That's the first part.
Niggas ain't prep me. Niggas ain't tell me shit. Niggas just threw me on this bitch and said, hey, yo, you worked the register before? No, all right, you got this. There's like 10 people in line. I'm like, what the fuck y'all want me to do? Like,
that's crazy.
I was going slow as fuck. Everybody in the line was mad as hell at me. They was like, yeah, yo, this nigga taking forever. And I'm like, yeah, I'm taking forever. I ain't ever worked this bitch before. Like, I'm literally started
the cashier to security pipeline is crazy.
His register came up short a couple times. They said, all right, we got to find something else for this nigga to do.
They literally time your ass. They literally sit there and time you. They got the manager walks over and says, hey, my man, you taking a little too long to do this. And I was like, what y'all want to do? I'm scanning the shit. I'm putting it in. I'm like, he's like, no, you got to be like, it was a proficiency thing. So you got to be like a certain timeliness when it comes like scanning items, taking people's money, blah, blah. And then they want you to start calling people over before somebody's done to make sure like the time out the door is good. And I was always slow. And I was just like, I don't know what the fuck y'all want. Like, I get people in and out. Like, I did my job.
You said like, the time. You said it's to make. You said to make sure the time out the door is good.
Yeah. So like, if you were to go to the register, they want you to be like in, out, paid, all that shit, like in a certain amount of time. Obviously, some orders will get fucked up. Like if somebody pulls up, I had one lady on like my second day there. She bought like 50 things, like at the little like 5 minutes to close, and I'm like, all right, bitch.
They said time out the door was at an all-time high when you was working security. Niggas was flying out that motherfucker. He said record breaker. These niggas get in and out of here.
I said I was cashier for about a month after that, and they had came and talked to me twice saying, hey, we need you to like up your time. One nigga said he was like the regional manager of Ross, whatever, and he was like, they just sent him around for like stores that were struggling. And he pulled up to me, and now mind you, and this is I'm gonna sound heightest. This nigga is 5'2", 5'3" on a good day. And he's sitting there telling me, like, yo, you know, like your time is slow. You be doing this and that. And I'm like, first off, you too short to talk to me like this. Second off, it's a fucking Ross, bro. Like, what? Like, people are getting this shit, getting money. Like, I'm not stealing no money. I'm not losing nothing. Like, what the fuck? And then the day after that is when they're like, hey, you just want to do security? Like, we like basically telling me, like, you ain't shit as a cashier. Like, can we just sit you over here and you be security? And I was like, I'll bet.
They thought she was menacing. Little did they know.
They just had a 2-week run of getting everything. And it was fucked up. Because then they tell me after 2 weeks, because I was considered interim, because you have to be like X amount of time before they'll call you like official security. And then they tip me and they're like, yo, now we're going to make you full security, but you got to buy like your own uniform. And I was like, what the fuck you mean I gotta buy my own uniform?
Nigga sent you to Security Depot to get fucking the big and tall to get a uniform.
That's what I said. I was like, y'all don't realize what it costs. Like, this is why I don't do Halloween shit. I'm like, do y'all niggas know how expensive it is to buy clothes for a nigga who's 6'9"? And they like, oh, we need you with these shoes, these pants, and shirt. And I'm like, oh, y'all need somebody else. Next day, I'll never. Day I quit. It was great. I was 3. I was scheduled to do security at 4. I called them up and I say, hey, I ain't gonna make it. And they're like, oh, you sick? I was like, nah, I just ain't gonna make it like ever again. Like, I'm good. Like, y'all got it. I ain't paying this for the security. Like, this is nuts.
We gonna need you to get this specific uniform, these specific shoes to let people steal out this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You lived 1,000 lives.
They piss you off because they tell you it's all hands off. All you can do is talk to niggas and say, hey, are you going to steal that shit? Sir, are you paying for that? And then they go, once the nigga walks out because it's hands off, they're like, hey, what did you do? And I was like, I did what I could. I talked to him. Not my fault the nigga kept going. All right, well, it's echoing in the background. I don't know if you got it playing or no.
I was going to say, I didn't do nothing.
So then his hands off, and so basically like, yeah, niggas just around that bitch for free. I'm like, I said something, but like, if I say, sir, are you paying for that? They say no. Like, what you want me to do after that? And then the one nigga I talked to, Because they tell you like, oh, so he walks in like a backpack or whatever, like they look like they're stealing or like these big ass jackets. I tell the one nigga, I gonna tell him like, hey, sir, because he's got a backpack on or whatever. And then, excuse me, the what do you call it? He walks in, another security guy who's because they would always overlap shifts. It's like if I worked until 4, another nigga would work from 3, and I'm not sure if that's me or not. I don't know. Tony, can you hear that?
The echo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Like I ain't doing nothing to where it should echo. Like I ain't got it up or nothing, so I don't know. Is it echoing when I'm talking?
No,
it's good now.
It's weird.
It's good now.
Okay, but anyway, this nigga walks in. I'm gonna say, hey, sir, you know, like you got a backpack or whatever. You can't have a backpack in here. He ignores the fuck out of me. Another security walks over there, and the store manager, and then they all 3 walk out. And then this other security guy walks up to me and goes, "Oh yeah, man, we should let you know. Like he was just, he had already had an incident here, and he had stabbed someone, so he's not allowed in the store anymore." And I'm like,
stab someone?
He's gonna have told me before I went and talked to him. Like it was my first. I was like, y'all niggas kept complaining, like, oh, you got to talk to him, you got to show face, because that's all you can do. And I was like, and the first nigga I talk and show face to, this nigga walks around with a knife, and nobody told me shit. Oh, it was
you getting stabbed up as a raw security guard would have been insane. You getting stabbed up for minimum wage is tough.
That shit was. I made $1 more than minimum wage. That was my one request.
above average wage, as they call it.
I was like, y'all niggas ain't gonna just hand me the minimum. I need at least $1 more than the minimum. It's like when you go and negotiate a contract, like I need $1 more than the previous nigga that signed.
That's tough.
So, yeah, that was Ross. But to close out this long-winded story, when the filters get stuck, it sometimes niggas like have trouble pulling the filters out of there, and it's all metal on metal, and sometimes like the tension and shit, it does make them hard as fuck to get out of there. And I remember when I was training the last dude, I had asked him, I was like, "Hey, yo, you need help?" And he kind of gave me this funny look, and I'm just like, "Hey, bro, I'm just trying to get the job done." And that's what triggered in my mind, because this last week I had to help train someone. I was just like, yeah, that's probably insulting. That's probably disrespectful. Like this nigga struggling to get the fucking filter out of the hood, and I'm just like, hey, yo, my man, you need some help over there? Like I could help you. So
I can help you.
Hey, we trying to get the job done. Like
no, you gotta think. There's egos involved, man.
That's a fact. Oh man, who y'all been listening to this week? Who's y'all rapper of the last 3 days?
Who's my rapper of the last 3 days of the almost week, if you will?
Of the almost week.
Who is it? I've actually listened to a lot of rappers over the last few days since we last did this on Sunday. I would say as of right now, it's Jay Worthy. My rapper of the week thus far is Jay Worthy. Great album he just put out. Really enjoyed that. Part 1 of a 2-part joint. Other one drops October 10th. So y'all go check out Jay Worthy. Once Upon a Time, I believe it's called.
Oh, I thought you about to tell us something about him. Like Once Upon a Time, this nigga did. I was like,
no. If anybody knows about Jay Worthy, you know there's too much to even say. The Canadian Muslim Pyru.
Hey, Lecrae used to be a Pyru. Shout out to
Lecrae.
Yeah, that nigga was gangbanging before he turned his life over to God.
Like, Lecrae was a gangbanger.
That nigga's his last like gang affiliate activity. He said they ended up driving the fucking car through someone's living room, and he was like, "All right, we doing a lot."
No, them niggas was on dope. them niggas was on dope. Lecrae.
Oh, shout out to Lecrae, man. Well, who's your rapper the last 3 days?
Unfortunately, guys, I have not been listening to any rap music.
Oh no.
I actually haven't been listening to no music. I ain't gonna lie. Like as we were kind of going, like as Tony was going, I was like, I pulled up my phone and I'm like, damn, what have I been listening to? But I legit haven't been listening to any music.
You just got Kirk Franklin sermons in the background.
Who is your good woman of the week?
Oh, you said
that's a segment.
We talking about like singers, right?
Hey,
I mean that would be the only logical thing to be speaking about, because
if you
want any other category, I'm not the person to ask.
If you want, the space is open. That freaky nigga in the robe has conveniently been missing from the internet for the past month.
No.
Oh no, hell no. He was just with. He was just on the internet with the work.
Oh shit! Even if I haven't seen him my timeline the past month, I was like,
he too deep in the waters.
I thought about that.
He might be a nigga. You might need to try. We might need to try to get him and Kirk Franklin on the stream together. He need help.
Kirk Franklin fixed my life.
Yeah, that nigga need help. This nigga out here going to porn conventions on the road. He need help.
Tom.
Oh my gosh.
If I was to go like R&B wise, I might say LMA. I can't think of it. I think she dropped a new song recently, I think, but I actually like I said, I haven't over the last few days, I actually haven't even listened to any music. Like I've been super busy with work, so even me getting to my office is so short, like from the house is like 7 minutes, so it's a lot of times where I'm on the phone handling work calls and stuff like that, to where it's like I don't even get a chance to actually, play nothing.
Y'all might judge me, y'all might not. When I brought up that, like, you ever hear someone's voice and fall in love, like that's what I was thinking of.
Who?
LMA.
You do look like Jason Tatum a little bit.
We just go anyway, man, look.
Insert light skinned nigga here.
I was about to say that's all this is. It's like he just got a Rolodex of light skinned niggas in his head, and he's like, I'm just keep running these names out until I run out. Like
Arnez for 101. just start calling him every light skinned nigga in the book.
Nigga with a blonde S curl.
Just wait. We hit these 20K. I show up with the Shamar braids. It's a wrap.
You ain't even got to do that for a month. Do half the month. Shamar Moore braids. Do half the month. Blonde S curl.
Show up 1 week with the Shamar shits in black. Show up the next week with them shits in blonde, like Justin Timberlake.
He gonna be all albino.
You got the blonde braids with the black beard. Nigga look like Hulk Hogan.
Nigga go look like a created my player.
Oh shit! Hey man, we ain't ever seen the footage of the 100-point game. Will's trying to recreate it. Will is going for 100 today, man.
No man.
My rap of the week is funny enough. The story is necessary. Sauce Walker's my rap of the week, so he puts out Whoop-De-Doo. Whoop-De-Doo is cool.
The story is absolutely not necessary. It's very funny though. It is very funny.
Saying the story is necessary is crazy. The title tells it all.
I had a neighbor who was really into Sauce back. This is back in 2016, 2017, back when like that nigga was dropping shit on World Star. You want to talk about like
don't deviate. Do not deviate.
Sauce was putting a lot of shit out on World Star 2016, 2017. And this nigga was running around in music videos like a fake Lupe with a samurai sword. Like, shout out to Sauce Walker, man. Oh shit. We are heading into week 5 of the NFL season. I want to ask, as we do all of these, again, there's usually like a general conversation each week. I know last week we were talking about Russ, if he was going to be a Hall of Famer. I say last week, like shit wasn't fucking 3 days ago, but get the point. Excuse me. Where did we put Puka on our receiver list. Y'all remember? I remember we had Chase, Jefferson,
I was
Brown,
thinking about that today.
Amon-Ra. Who was our fifth? Did Puka make it? I didn't go back and I should have gone back.
No, it was Chase. It was Chase, Jefferson,
right now.
AJ, and CD. Those were 4, and then we said Amon-Ra for 5.
So now my question is, because obviously Puka's off to the crazy start, which weirdly enough, you want to have a career, have Matthew Stafford be your quarterback. It's cool how that works out. But now the conversation last week is, should he be considered a top 5 receiver? Statistically, he's obviously there. I would ask y'all, if you just do the side by side, like, do you look at Puka Nacua and honestly say, like, oh, because we agree the first 2 are like in a separate class, right? Like, that's not a real conversation. Like, Chase and Jefferson are just in a class by themselves.
Hey, man.
I think skill wise,
it is, but it's like, if AJ Brown was in like a real offense,
because that's my next question.
We'd be having a little different talk.
So that's my next question. If AJ Brown and CeeDee Lamb, can you honestly, like, for y'all opinions, would you look at Puka and say he is better than either of those 2?
He's just as good as CD. He's not better than AJ Brown, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think CD is a conversation. AJ Brown, not so much. I mean, like I said, as far like if we just talking like skill wise.
Mm-hmm. If you because this is the
numbers wise, he kicking the door right now. Like numbers wise, he kicking the door.
Oh, well, numbers wise.
Because Tyreek Hill like was a top 5 receiver, and we never looked at him as like as skilled as some of these guys.
No, but
he was just faster than everybody.
Yeah, so maybe I'm scarred. Tyreek changed that combo for me. If y'all remember, like, go all the way back to when Jalen Ramsey called him a kick returner, and then he lit Jalen Ramsey's ass up for an entire Sunday. I was like, he was just a speed guy for me back then. Like, Tyreek Hill's a real receiver.
I'm not saying he's just a speed guy. I'm not saying he's just a speed guy, but I'm saying like skill wise, like I don't think, like regardless of him, doing the things that he did, we still never put him in kind of those conversations with Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase or even AJ Brown as far as skill wise.
That's probably fair. I guess I would ask is, who would y'all kick out of the top 5? Because again, numbers wise, Puka's out of here. But to Tony's point, a lot of people have better numbers right now than AJ Brown, and they're not better than AJ Brown. So who would y'all be like the first person to kick out of the top 5 that we selected to put Puka in?
The only argument to be had for me is like, would I take out Amon-Ra to put Puka in? I don't know if I would.
I mean, I don't know if Amon-Ra is my first pick to take out for Puka.
You taking out CD?
Ooh, CD?
Yeah, I would probably go CD before I go Amon-Ra.
That's tough. I don't.
Yeah, that one is very tough.
Because part of my problem too with Puka is like, those other guys are, and I don't want to sound like I'm hating on Puka. Puka's always had like another guy there. Like, I know Kupp was injured during that last year, but also Puka missed some time. Like, but he's always had another receiver. And this year he's got Devontae, and Devontae looks like he's not prime Devontae Adams, but he is still a really fucking good receiver. Versus these other guys, I'm like, I've just seen them be outright definitive ones on their own. That's
a fair argument.
With the exception, I guess, if you want to be technical, Chase has always had T. Higgins, but I'm like, I just don't think it's a combo between him and Chase. So
no.
Yeah. Shout out to niggas.
They know where the bread is buttered. that's all. Shout out to T. Higgins.
No, T's great. He just not that. The side note, shout out to niggas who don't understand double coverage. Like, they respected the hell out of Chase.
Hey, what's that? What's that nigga named Jake Browning?
Yeah.
Count your fucking days, pal. They might as well have given me a helmet on Monday night. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, look, man, it was And supposedly Zach Taylor came out today, and this is so Bengals. It's perfect. They asked him, like, would you consider trading? He's like, nah, not really. We feel good about Jake. You know, we'll evaluate, but we think he's still the guy. I'm like, nigga, Kirk Cousins is there. Like, Kirk Cousins, and Kirk might not be great, but Kirk is better than that.
Shit, Jameis is there. Like, it's that bad. Like,
Russ is there.
All right, we going a little too far. We've gone a little too far.
You don't think Jamar Chase would sign up for nigga? He gonna throw you 5 moonballs a game. Like, figure something out.
No, niggas would definitely take Russ over Jake Browning, but at what cost? You know, at what cost?
Oh shit. You know, so CD's interesting. I don't know if I would. Again, like, that's tough. I would have trouble putting Puka over CD. We did our top 5 already, but it's like I would have trouble putting him realistically over anybody that we didn't put him over to start with. And that's not to be, again, disrespectful to Puka. His numbers are going crazy right now. Like, what's Puka got for stats right this second?
I don't know, but I know he on my fantasy team, and he the number 1 receiver in fantasy football.
42 catches, 500 yards. Yeah, 42, 500. Only 1 touchdown. I don't know where y'all fall in that, like, receiver.
I know who that touchdown helped out.
That nigga had 130 yards the first game, 91 yards the second game, 112 and 170.
Nice.
He played the 49ers tomorrow.
Hey, bro, the 49ers.
He had 36 points for me last week. Shout out to my nigga Puka. You in my top 5.
You think them niggas would hand me a helmet? I think that game's in LA, isn't it?
Golly.
Nigga, who else they got? Like, who else they got?
It's in California somewhere.
I don't want to wish no bad on you because you're my brother.
I hate this nigga, man.
But y'all remember what the Bills did? Wait till Tony get back.
Oh man. It's in LA. See, nigga, it's a 2-hour drive. I'll drive myself. Y'all just gotta give me a game check.
Don't go.
Y'all don't think I can line up a tight end? Like, just give me like 5 plays in tight end.
You could line up at tight end, but I don't want them to have
Travis Kelce shit. 5 steps, turn around. I'm gonna catch it and go to the ground. Like, niggas,
you my brother, and I don't want to see you hurt.
You trying to run full speed, you might tear your whole shit.
I don't want you to be out there. I don't want you to be out there with the paramedics like DeMar Hamlin. The Bills had DeMar Hamlin name on the back of the paramedics.
You rupturing your Achilles on a hitch route. They gotta put you in an ambulance.
Ambulance is crazy.
Who need enemies when you got friends like this, man?
Ambulance.
Hey, no, you rupture, you fucking up your Achilles. You on a stretcher, they're taking you out. You hit him with the thumbs up.
That was nuts, right? Like, that was nuts.
You hit like the crowd with the thumbs up.
Do we all agree? Like, and again, I'm not here to, like, there's some people doing like Tyreek apology shits, and I'm like, Tyreek's a bad human. I don't feel bad, but like, that was nuts. Just immediately throw up the like we good. He was, bro. His leg went the.
That shit was twisted in the direction your leg ain't supposed to go.
I saw, and he's like excited. I was sick yesterday, so I did not wake myself up early enough today. But they were making an argument yesterday for, like, just the football player Tyreek Hill, who again is one of the best receivers of all time, was a part of the start of the Kansas City dynasty, all that shit. And the nigga had the audacity, and he made a graphic for it, and he was like, Tyreek Hill is the Tom Brady of receivers. And I was like, okay, where are we trying to go with this? And he's like, if you look at where he was drafted, because Tyreek was drafted in the 5th round because he had issues in college. Like, it wasn't like a talent thing. He had off the field issues.
Reasons.
Yeah. And he's like, and if you look at his projection, he was like second in all these stats. It was like the second most receptions ever, second most yards ever, second most touchdowns ever. And I was like, in my head, I thought, my immediate thought was Rod Smith because he was undrafted. I'm like, oh, did he fall just short of him? And they're like, no, he's second in all those stats to Antonio Brown, the nigga who went in the 6th round. And I'm like, how did you get here? Like you said, Tyreek is the best this late receiver when he's literally not better nigga who ended up playing less than him, also for reasons and issues, and was just better. I'm like, it was right there. Like you literally put second on all these stats. And I'm like, all right, man.
That is kind of crazy.
I was just like, what? It's not like, again, if you had just said like some nigga who played in the league forever, again, like Rod Smith played like 15 years. So I'm like, all right, I could understand that. But like Antonio Brown was literally right there and a part of your fucking graphic and was drafted later than Tyreek Hill was.
Like, Tom Brady or wide receivers are stupid because it's just like, what are we talking about? Like,
Tom just shouldn't be a part of analogies or conversations.
Who's the good human being of the wide receivers? Who's the fucking good person of the wide receivers? Because all I've learned is it's tough to play wide receiver and be a good person at the same time.
Megatron just showed up to the game's high. I ain't never heard like no negative press.
I saw what Calvin Johnson did to the Cowboys on Sunday. That is not a good man. that is not a good human.
When he did that interview, when he talked about like, yeah, and I would play high, niggas throwing that game up and being like, yo, man, if he did this, stoned out his mind, like, give that nigga the crown. That's the greatest ever. You fuck them niggas up. Who's a good receiver? Like you probably have to go back to like
it's just Larry Fitzgerald and like and like 3 other people.
Larry Fitzgerald, 88 from the Colts is a good person.
I beg your pardon.
You think he's not?
I don't know who that is. That's the problem. I don't even know who that is.
Reggie Wayne? Reggie Wayne's probably a good guy. I ain't heard nothing about Reggie Wayne.
That's tough. Reggie Wayne went to the U. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, shout out to Greg Olson for the great rebrand. Niggas know that video. Like you
G-Red. Like, G-Red.
Like,
G-Red. The one and only.
Oh shit. Man, who else? See, Jerry Rice is too old. I don't know what Jerry Rice was up to.
No, I saw Jerry Rice with a fried chicken helmet on. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Playmaker was proven innocent, so you know he's up there.
All right, man. What's next? What's next, man?
What I say that was wrong. Going through, I'm pull up really quick the screen, going here through some games. So we got obviously Thursday Night Football, which is just the Niners is just dragging out like what's left of bodies they got available on the roster. We did find out when you were gone. Game is in LA. I said I'll drive myself to the game and I'll go line up at tight end. So I will say, as much as I will get clowned, like I would want to like chip block Jared Verse once. He might throw me like really like just pick me up and throw me, but I would do it once.
After you wake up, I want you to tell us how that experience was for you to block the defensive rookie of the year. I just want to know.
Hey, that nigga couldn't work out with Aaron Donald. What's it you got? I can't work out with Aaron Donald either. We basically the same person.
Right. That's me saying what does Klay Thompson have that I don't?
Facts. Steph and Draymond, the best duo ever. Hey, Clay, you might want to sue that person that wrote that article. What game we looking forward to this week?
What's the slate looking like? Money can be made in that Lions-Bengals game.
Nigga said that's gonna be the first mercy rule in the NFL.
I'm looking very forward to that game. Now that I look at it.
Scroll back up. Let me see.
God.
Bucks Seahawks is good ball.
Nah, I think the Bucks Seahawks will be pretty good.
Spencer Rattler versus Jackson Dart. Boy, oh boy. You talk
What'd you
about
say,
an
Justin?
SEC network start if I've ever seen one.
I said the Bears are on a bye.
Yeah, we'll be back to kicking ass next week.
Hey, nothing has ever been funnier than like when we recorded last week. Will was like, "Hey, yo, Max Crosby, just stay off my quarterback." That nigga didn't listen at all.
Listen, I'm talking about every time you look like you talking about smack, like batting passes away. Like it's like, golly, you just
that nigga was hell.
We tighten them niggas up though.
That shit was like, because they give you on Sunday Ticket, they let you do like the condensed version of the game. That shit is 40 minutes. I swear 20 minutes of it was fucking Max Crosby highlights. I was like, gosh damn. And the Raiders, I can only imagine in practice because the Raiders O-line is trash. Like I tweeted earlier, I'm like, Max Crosby probably looks like fucking Lawrence Taylor in practice.
Shout out to Geno Smith looking like who everybody thought he was.
That's Tony's quarterback.
Shout out to this man.
Tough. It's tough go. It's tough go for my Raiders right now. Ashton Jincy heard the slander though. He showed out.
That's because his coach is the one slandering him. His coach said, "Hey, don't do that shit no more."
His coach don't even know who he is, man. His coach is 85. His coach thinks it's Marcus Allen.
No, I don't think he ain't.
Not Chip Kelly. The one.
I was gonna say Pete Carroll wasn't the one who told him not to do it though, was he?
Nah, Chip Kelly's the one that said he wanted to have a regular stance. I was crying because Shannon said, and it's Shannon and Chad when they get into like real football talk. There's some like insightful shit, and then there's just some funny like, nigga, this is just obvious. And Shannon was like, yo, this man is 5'7", 5'8". He's like, you have him in a regular running back stance. This nigga can't see shit. He's like, he's staring right at the offensive line. Like, he don't know which way to fucking go. He's like, if he stand up, he can actually see. And I was like, yeah. Sometimes it's simple.
Clear as day.
Like,
sometimes football's fucking simple.
It's like y'all literally drafted dog because he was doing the shit that y'all seen him do in college, and y'all said, yeah, we're gonna draft you, but don't do that.
That's a fact.
What's the Huff game of the week? Because it's not Giants Saints. Huff game of the week is not Giants Saints. It might be Titans Cardinals.
That's tough. No, that's the Cardinals look good in that game because the Cardinals are just not terrible, but they're not quite good. So like they beat the terrible teams. Even though this
those are two offenses that just are so like frustrating to watch.
Who has between the Dolphins and Panthers? Who has the better game, Tua or Bryce?
I mean, it's Tua, but it's like I too can fucking chew gum and walk forward. So it's like, what is that saying?
Like, and now Tua doesn't have like Tyreek going into the. Hey, they said, did you see his post on Monday?
I don't think Tyreek did shit so far anyway though.
Tua in his post game said, "Thank God we all walked away healthy." Well, almost.
He letting y'all know he wasn't fucking with dogs.
I'm like, hey, man, them concussions is coming quick and fast.
Nigga got Vontaze multiple times.
Dislocated knee at 31. Crazy work.
Dislocated knee for a speed receiver.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all think he ever plays again?
Oh yeah, he'll play again. He'll play again. I mean, he gonna have to get a shot for somebody else because
a slow down Tyreek Hill. A slow down Tyreek Hill is probably just as fast as everybody else, at least. Like just as fast as the average receiver.
It's gonna be him and Joe Burrow fighting for comeback player of the year. Joe Burrow might win that shit 3 times.
I was gonna say Joe Burrow can't get that shit again.
Joe Burrow's one that
it's a cap on it. It's a cap on comeback player of the year.
Like nigga, you would like Joe's already got 2 of them. So you get that 3-peat. Who gonna tell him he's not the best? Joe Burrow will have 3 comeback player of the year awards and taking the Cincinnati Bengals to a Super Bowl.
Joe Burrow's torn his ACL, tore.
I was gonna say all those coming off injuries.
And now there's torn ligaments in his feet. That nigga need to be in a bubble.
He don't want offensive linemen. He just want more receivers. What's a good game? If Jaden is back, Commanders Chargers is a good game.
Yeah, that's good ball.
If Mariota's in there again, well, hope pass rush. Now the Chargers they're literally down 3 offensive linemen, so Justin Herbert is going to be fucking running for his life again.
Patriots Bills is the Sunday night game. Should be a good one. Hopefully, in theory, that should be a good one. I'll say that.
That's going to be a big moment for Drake May, because Drake has been playing really well the last couple of weeks. You gotta, for Drake to be the guy that I think a lot of people think he can be, you can't look like Josh being the best quarterback on the field. That's whatever, but you should almost look like it's close, or they're not like when the Dolphins and Bills play, and it's like, okay, Tua's clearly just not even close to this guy. You can't look like Tua does on the same field as Josh Allen. You got to look like, all right, we see how this could be in a few years. Like, you could compete with this guy.
I don't know, my nigga. This Josh Allen, everything looked like a Rolls Royce until a Rolls Royce pull up.
That's fine, but like you could still, it is what'd you say between JC Horn and Pat? It was like a Rolls Royce versus Maybach.
This is not that. This is not that. This ain't that.
If JC Horn don't get enough love, JC Horn is I got him top 5, but I don't feel like he gets the same credit as other top 5 corners. Shout out to Sauce Gardner for.
I knew it was coming. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I knew it was coming.
Because what am I supposed to say? Like, the nigga said, man, they called me for a bunch of penalties. And they didn't call you for shit your first 2 years, nigga. Like, catch up. Like, Pat gets flagged. You could argue it's Pat's, like, one bad thing he does. They flagged this nigga, like, once a game. They just got to get out the way. Like, hey, yo, hold in on number 2. Like, nigga, what?
What is your purpose in this? Like, what is the point you want to get across with this?
I was just annoyed. I was like, I
was just annoyed.
I was just annoyed.
Like, nigga, like,
what that nigga tell Isaiah Thomas? He said, I just was trying to get I just wanted a snowball.
It's like, for real, like, come on, man. You were one of the best corners in the game, and it's like, oh, they don't like us because we bad. I'm like, nigga, maybe you bad. Like, let somebody on a team I root for say that. Tony gonna hit the chat like, hey, yo, these guys are some fucking losers.
Why do you think that? Why do you think I would do that?
Because Bo
you generally root for
zone, and the Bo Nix threw a pick in the end zone, and the first thing I saw, looked at my phone, is why you root for these bozos?
Yes, because I had money on J.K. Dobbins. I didn't give a shit that he threw the pick. I cared about the play call.
Oh shit! Let's see here. I was like,
the pick was not of my concern. I should have bet the pick, though. That I am frustrated, and I haven't been hating enough this season. I noticed that about myself. I've not bet one interception at all, and that's on me.
This nigga said he's not doing okay. That's wild. Like, I don't know, man. I was like half watching the game, and I was cooking at the same time, and I was like, I didn't even get to see the pick. I had to go see the replay. But I got your text even before I got to go see the replay. And I was like, gosh, damn.
Talking about cooking. Is hamburger helper count as cooking?
Nigga, I don't cook no fucking hamburger helper. Don't disrespect me like that. That's wild. That's wild. Oh man. I'm just gonna say now we don't have picks today for anybody listening. We're not gonna have official picks out for either Tony's ticket or picks just in until Friday. I am just as I guess I would ask you, Tony, what are the games that you're currently looking at as far as from a gambling perspective? You don't have to give like official predictions, but what are some games that you're looking at and be like, I know you said you wait for the practice reports, injury stuff to come out, but games that you're looking at right now.
Panthers Dolphins is interesting. I think that, like I said, Bucks Seahawks, especially if Mike Evans is out again, I think that could be problematic for the Bucks. Like you said, Commanders Chargers, Jaden changes a lot there. Chiefs Jaguars on the low. Chiefs Jaguars on the low is interesting. Because I do think the Jaguars can win that game. Yeah, I think the Jaguars could cover at the very least, but I think they could win outright. It's in Jacksonville. Jacksonville on a Monday night. That's some of the freakiest football you might ever see in your life. You might see a goddamn missed field goal return for a touchdown. Duval on a Monday night is nasty.
And it's the Chiefs. Anything can happen.
But and yeah, like I said, Lions Bengals. I think I probably have some action on that in real life. So those are what I'm looking at right now. Broncos Eagles is going to end very funny because you're looking at two teams that have had just the weirdest endings to their games this season. However that game goes, it's going to end very funny.
Don't tell me that.
That's just
you might be right, but like I don't need to hear that right now. I like the line at 3.5, and most likely, unless something changes, gonna take the Eagles, of course, because I believe the Eagles can't blow that game. They're gonna go to 5-0.
I wonder if that can get up to 4.5 by Friday.
Oh, if it gets up to 4.5, niggas might. That text message might become real. That text message might become real. It gets up to 4.5, niggas might start sliding a little extra.
But the reverse, if it get down to 2.5, then it's like, ugh.
No, 2.5. I want to do. Right now, it's at 3.5 Eagles. And I saw another stat. Denver's one of 3 teams that has like a positive scoring differential all 4 quarters. And I'm like, I hate this fucking stupid ass fake sport. You got a person.
Why 2 bananas? Ziggy left. Bob Marley.
I get more annoyed at that video because I'm like, Sean Payton, you've coached a lot of wide receivers. Why the fuck did you pick Devery Henderson's long ass name to be like, I need him in the play call? Like, you chose like the longest fucking name possible. Chiefs Jaguars I also think is something interesting can go down there. I like the Jaguars in that game. Hopefully they got actual fucking I still just don't think the Chiefs are good, man. I know like they're on a 2-game winning streak and everybody's like, oh, they back. I'm like, nigga, Baltimore was fielded. By the end of that game, I was like, really the second half of that game, they was down, and I know the defense has been bad, but like they had 6 guys injured on defense, man. Like, what the fuck did you want them to do? Like, that shit was nuts. And I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm going to put a most likely money / in picks just in. The Colts might be for real, man, or at least they're better than the Raiders. I might regret that one because I've been very anti Daniel Jones and anti the Colts this whole season. But who else is
That's
on the
cash.
bye? The Steelers are on a bye. The Bears are on a bye. Who else is on a bye? I feel like I'm missing.
They gave them old men a week 5 bye. That's very funny. So funny to me.
Let's see.
9 wins might win the AFC North. I ain't gonna lie.
Falcons, Bears, Packers, and Steelers are all on a bye. Which I only like
the young
that.
Falcons, the young Bears, and the Steelers.
Nah,
that old man is going to be on fucking fumes by Thanksgiving.
That's a fact. I like the buy though for the Bears because again, you're coming off a 2-game win streak. You're going into another week of practice that you get with Caleb. Shout out to. I am pretty convinced I like Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson is just a slightly better Josh McDaniels because that nigga's weird. Like that interview at halftime was just fucking weird. You ever stared at somebody like that? Like try to stare through their soul?
I swear I didn't even understand why people were making a big deal of it. I didn't see nothing too crazy about the interview.
You gotta look at that.
I didn't even see that. I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, his eye, he stared right. His eyes got like big as shit, stared right through what was that Adidia?
Aditi Kikapwala.
Yeah.
Adidia.
Niggas know I don't say names right.
You don't.
We try
not.
like I. That's why I got. So you gotta have a simple name. My name I could break into. I ain't gonna say that. Niggas gonna make fun of me. What else we got? Oh, I'll ask. So I think my team has a chance to cover. I don't think they're gonna win the game. So put money on the Eagles. Everybody bet the Eagles. I promise you, it's the right decision. Texans, Ravens, Tony. What are your thoughts?
What about it? I have none.
Are you watching Cooper Rush?
Am I watching Cooper? You think I'm spending my Sunday watching Cooper Rush play football? Hell no. I have the Red Zone. I'll see that game like everybody else on Red Zone.
Well, Cooper Rush go out there and throw 4 touchdowns. You got a quarterback controversy?
Quarterback, maybe where all the white people live in the city. Shout out to Dundalk. Shout out to Bel Air.
Hey, that'd be the funniest. Like, you know, the fucking meme where they got like all the old ass Republican white dudes, and they like, hey, yo, I really like so and so. Imagine trying to start like the Cooper Rush and start over Lamar petition. Like trying to say that shit with a straight face.
The thing is, look, Lamar posts enough Jesus stuff for people to like, for the whites to love him.
I see. You told me not to, but that's my CJ theory. Why they O-line is some ass.
Oh, he atheist or some shit?
No,
Oh, he know. Oh no, CJ Stroud is like the wild Bible thumper, ain't
he? He is, and so I don't know if y'all are familiar with this story. But the Raiders a couple years ago with Derek Carr, and this was funny as fuck to me, the offensive line basically went to mutiny because Derek Carr was a Trumpy. And so niggas just decided we don't want to block for him. And niggas stopped blocking for him. Like there was plays like they visibly you just
my
saw
Raiders,
like,
they say. My Raiders.
Niggas would be like kind of like hand push a defensive lineman, and that was it. Like there was like constant like no show, like they just did not fuck with Derek Carr anymore, so they did not want to block for him. And I'm starting to get a little curious. I'm just like, because that O-line is not just bad. Like niggas just ain't trying. Like that Jeffrey Simmons sack. Do you know how, bro? He got him in less than they timed him from the snap of the ball to CJ on the ground was 2.6 seconds. Like
that's tough go. That was a tough go.
You don't get that on like, if you just blitz too many guys and they can't block somebody. Like this nigga is in the middle, like the biggest dude on the Titans defensive line. It's like, oh no, we ain't seen him. Like, so I do think some of that is potentially happening. I don't want to put that on CJ to that extent. I like CJ Stroud. I was doing some Googling and some research to try to find out, and there's no definitive on which way he sways because he won't personally answer political questions. But he's also, it's weird because he's really big into prison reform because of the story with his dad, but then he is also very, and I hate, for like a personal note, I hate that Christianity is so involved with conservatism the way that it is. I'm just like, y'all niggas don't have a claim on that. Like that shouldn't be a thing. I understand it's been taken that way, but I'm like, you can love Jesus and not like what they doing. Like that is totally possible. Like you tweeted the shout out to you tweeted a few weeks ago where it was like, it was all the people trying to defend Charlie, and you were like, y'all just think Jesus like racist? Like that's what y'all think? And I was like,
be for real.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
motherfuckers to be serious. Like I need serious humans.
Oh yeah, you need a new planet. They ain't on Earth, and so, but that's like part of my frustration where I'm like, you can be religious, you can be a follower of Christ without like subscribing to that, and so with the fact that that's become such a part of it, I'm like, hey man, the government's not even working. We working and the government's not fucking working, man. What the fuck's wrong with the world? Will, do the Bears beat the Commanders coming out of the bye week before we play levels?
Yes. We whooping feet rest of the season.
You getting that revenge game for last year?
Oh, fuck last year. In 2025, my nigga. We whooping feet.
Oh, shit. Excuse me. Oh, one last question. I'm sorry, before we get to Vince Young. Have y'all been paying attention to NBA Media Day? Or did y'all pay attention to NBA Media Day?
All I've been seeing is clips of them asking people about their girlfriends and wives, which is crazy.
Like I just saw Spencer Dinwiddie was a Hornet.
That's what I was like. It's wild when, because all three of us actively follow like the NBA, football, baseball. When a nigga shows up and it's like, damn, I know that happened. Like, it's like, nigga, when did you get there?
Kevin Love on the Jazz.
That's nasty.
That's crazy.
That's nasty. Like that is just that. Excuse me. That shit is nasty. Oh man. Who was it? You ever seen the tweet is like, what if niggas didn't have like access to information? And so at the start of a season, instead of like us knowing in the off season, like so and so got traded, like niggas just ran out the tunnel and they was in their New Jersey.
It was a time.
So I'm like it was just about like. Oh, sorry. What'd you say, yo? Oh, I think his audio went behind.
All right, there you
go. Yep. Back in a second. But it is always funny to be like, now if you a hardcore Hornets fan, you got other issues, and that's coming from the hardcore Pelicans fan. But I know like how sick I would be if like I had to see Jordan Poole just pull up in a fucking Pelicans jersey to start the season. Like I didn't get no warning, no time to prepare. They just traded for this nigga, and then I got to see Jordan Poole starting at guard. I'm like,
you don't got to root for this, you know.
I do because I have
so crazy.
I got an illness, man. Like you're not gonna
being a Pelicans fan is crazy though.
It is.
You should have broke allegiance when they changed their name to the Pelicans.
I could have.
That was your out right there.
See, but that's like, and I make fun of them, but I get it. Like the niggas who followed the Chargers from San Diego to LA, they was like, no, those stole my Chargers. I'm like, I laugh at them, but I'm like, I feel y'all. I would probably done the same shit.
The Raiders to move like 7 times in 7 different places.
So you locked in with the Pelicans or New Orleans? Like, what if they become the Las Vegas Pelicans?
Oh, see, that's already happened. No, I'm locked in with the team because if you remember when post Katrina, there was actual conversation. So you're playing in Oklahoma City, and that was like before the Thunder were a thing, and so there was a real conversation of were they going to go to Oklahoma City and or because that was the Seattle was transitioning. I forget exact. It was what I think Kevin Durant's second year was like the last year of the Supersonics, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so there was a real conversation that like if they couldn't figure out financially in the stadium in the situation in New Orleans, the then Hornets were going to go to they were going to take the other spot, so either Oklahoma City or Seattle. And I would follow the team to said city, 1,000%. So
you saying you would follow the team to said city like you're from said city, teams from and leaving is very funny.
Again, the only team I root for that makes sense, and it's my newest fandom, is I was the only thing is like just because of family. Because my great grandfather, as I rock with the Crimson Tide now, and I'm like, that's it. Everything else is random as fuck and don't make no sense. So it's like it's not gonna start making sense now.
You could have been having the best times of your life the last 15 years.
I know.
But you said Jesus. You said God, give me a harder test. I want the toughest battles you got. Every January could have been a ball. Like every January could have been the best time ever.
It's been cool because so this is my grandmother's dad, and so she was always kind of aware of Alabama just because her dad would say stuff about him, and so there'll be times during the game or I'll text her, it's like, oh, Alabama won, or oh, this is going on, and it was after the Florida State game. She was like, is Florida State better than them? Like she was confused. And I was like, hey, look, we came in at the wrong time. Like Alabama's been this all-time program.
You get there. Alabama immediately lose to a team that won 2 games last year. It's you, Justin. It's you.
Hey, but they beat Georgia. We out here.
They always beat Georgia. That ain't special.
Hey, you said Georgia by a million.
Yes, I said that. I am wrong a lot. I am wrong often.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. So, excuse me. Levels last week or on Sunday because I misinterpreted disrespect. We went with Joel Embiid because I wanted to be disrespectful to Joel Embiid. I did not want to be disrespectful to the person that we are playing today, and that's because I like Vince Young. First some context here, since we're just talking about college. How high is Vince Young on your college QB scale, Tony?
Top 10.
Valid. So this is Vince Young levels, and similarly, not obviously the same career path as Joel Embiid went on, but similarly to like how good would Vince Young be if he played today? So obviously the game is much different than when Vince played, the style of quarterback that he was. So it's Vince Young in today's NFL, drop him on the team 2025. That's not the New Orleans Saints because them niggas got no chance. So level 1, the first overall pick from this year, Vince Young or Cam Ward?
In college?
No, in the pros.
Or like in the pros?
So this is Vince Young if you played him in 2025 NFL. Would he be better or worse than Cam Ward?
Man, that's a good question. I'd say better. But it ain't. Cam Ward's pretty good.
My Titans pick was ass, but Cam Ward I absolutely think is the guy.
But yeah, I'll go Vince Young though.
Will Vince Young or Cam Ward?
I'm going Vince Young.
A lot of times level 1 is going to be like a guy who's either really young or still early into the league. So obviously you're projecting here with Cam Ward. Level 2, we were just talking about him, Vince Young or CJ Stroud.
Shit. I mean,
I guess
that's
good
tough.
question. Do y'all think Vince
I might have to go
Young
CJ Stroud.
I was about to say I might be going CJ Stroud.
I might have to. I mean, like I pulled up Vince Young stats and I'm like, all right, your first year you was 12 and
Vince Young would have
TDs, 13 interceptions.
Vince Young's career is different if he don't have Jeff Fisher. Like I feel like if he's somewhere that actually wants him to be the quarterback, his career is different. But accounting for him compared to what we do know about these other guys is like CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud's pretty cold. Like he's not having a good year. That offense is a mess, but we saw what it could look like when things were relatively good around him.
No, I mean it's like because like when I'm pulling up stats too, like I got and I ain't even pulled CJ Stroud stats, but I'm like his first 2 years are definitely better than Vince Young's first 2 years.
No, that's the thing, and so the Jeff Fisher was a big one for me, whereas we saw like Jared Goff And Sean McVay is way better. But the gap between like what Jared Goff was with 1 year with Jeff Fisher to as soon as he was out the building, you're like, oh, he can play. That's why he was the first overall pick. Like, it was so fucking drastic. I 1,000% think that, again, just buying into him, right? Like, John Harbaugh is not considered an offensive guy, but he told his team to buy into what Lamar does and see the success they've had. And so if he had something similar to that with Vince, I think Vince would be – all these I think are really close besides the last two, but we'll keep going up. Because maybe y'all think I got the order fucked up. Like somebody should be lower level. Level 3 is Jalen Hurts.
Hey, I'm low key like, damn, you put CJ Stroud behind Jalen Hurts.
That's valid, but Jalen got the MVP. Jalen has a top 3 MVP finish. He's got the Super Bowl. He's been to 2 of them. Like this year, yes, looks really fucked up.
CJ Stroud on the Eagles might be the best quarterback in the league.
That's a lot of quarterbacks on the Eagles. Maybe the best quarterback in the league.
See, I'm torn on that because I agree. Jalen doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't exactly making a lot of plays this year, but he doesn't also making mistakes. And that's
Jalen Hurts game manager. Jalen Hurts has a super high floor, and obviously the ceiling is the Super Bowl. But it's like there's a medium there. There is a middle there because I don't like Jalen Hurts. The top 10 thing I think is stupid. He's a top 10 quarterback, but it's like is he closer to 5 or 10? That's where I think you have to really talk about it.
No, it's valid. Would y'all then switch level 2 and level 3? Would you put Jalen down to level 2 and CJ to 3?
I would. Just if we're talking like individual talent, I would rather have CJ Stroud.
And I think that's kind of the thing. I think that's always the thing when it comes to Jalen Hurts that get like misconstrued. Like, you know, if we talking about just talent levels, it's definitely going to be a few names ahead of him versus if we talking just accomplishments and what they've done as a team. And I think Jalen Hurts is like a pretty good quarterback.
I do too. I had Jalen Hurts. I had like, again, I agree with Tony as far as like the top 10 conversations were stupid. And I love Cam. Cam is in that weird boat for me. And is like, by the way, Cam Newton is level 4. When Cam talks about what other guys can
we
do,
might as well go to level 5.
It's like, niggas can't. I'm like, Cam, like, bro, do you realize who you are? I'm like, niggas can't do what you did, even if they great.
You had Vince Young in a trick bag, huh?
I just so you'll notice with a lot of these, usually level 4 and level 5, pretty hard to crack.
Because I know who you got at 5, Mike Vick.
Lamar
Jackson. Yeah.
I was about to say if you got Mike Vick over Cam, that's another problem.
Lamar is again. We're talking about guys throwing, running. Lamar to me passed Vick a few years ago. Like he's the best ever at playing.
See, but you put him in a trick bag, and like no disrespect to my nigga because he was a bear. You should have had Justin Fields like at like number 1 on this list or something.
Okay, Vince Young is better.
That's fair.
No, but I'm saying that should have been level 1 though. I'm saying that was like a level 1 comp in my opinion. And I ain't saying Cam Ward couldn't have been on the list. You probably could have did like a Justin Fields.
You also ain't had to pick all black niggas either.
You could have put
the white boys be running too.
All right,
it was slow for Vince Young.
Vince Young and Daniel Jones.
Oh, VY.
You could have said Vince Young or Mitch Trubisky. He was they had him as a little dual threat in his Bears days.
You know what I learned this week? Mitchell Trubisky had a football game where he threw 6 touchdown passes.
That did happen, didn't it?
And then I learned Ben Roethlisberger threw 6 touchdown passes back-to-back games. It might be a fake sport now. The NFL, what's the fakest period of NFL football? Like, just if you pick a decade.
That COVID, the empty stadium time. Bro, I would never, whenever I talk about football, bro, I always tell people, go back and look at that 2020 season. Them stats are so fucking fake. It makes no sense.
Vince Young career stats is crazy.
What's his career?
Like, and not in a good way. So yards for his career, 8,964 total yards, 46 touchdowns, 51 interceptions.
See what Jeff Fisher does to niggas. See what Jeff.
You know, shit gonna go left for a nigga when he got the beard with no underneath. when they got the beard without the chin.
He says none of this.
Yeah, I was like when Vince Young had that, I said, yeah, this shit going left for bro.
So I remember when Vince Young, that Eagles dream team, like I remember they was like, oh, when they signed Vince Young, and I was like, nigga's the backup. When did we ever consider like the backup to be like that?
He called them a dream team. I said, you ain't going to be on the field. If Michael Vick is healthy, you ain't sniffing that field, brother. Oh yeah, I'm taking Michael Vick off the field for run packages. Like, what are we talking about?
Hey, shout out to the all-time, like, Nnamdi Asomugha was my MVP. That nigga played great for 2 years, got paid, and said, I don't want to do this shit no more.
Got the bag and said, I'm a cat man. My woman is on Scandal every Tuesday.
Like you talked about a few weeks ago, you was like, oh, Revis got the bag and started playing like some shit. And I'm like, nobody ever did it like Nnamdi. Nnamdi didn't even try.
The Revis one is more egregious because Nnamdi he still looked like Nnamdi. He wasn't playing like Nnamdi. Revis got fat as shit. And Revis was out there chunky as hell running around, getting mossed by Marcus Goodwin.
Hey, shout out to the Chiefs legend. So these are the leaders, by the way, from that 2020 season. So Redacted led the NFL in pass yards with 4,823.
Because of course he did.
Top 5 was Mahomes, Brady, Matt Ryan, and Josh Allen. Rushing was Derrick Henry's. Is this only 2,000 yards? Yeah, it's only 2,000 yards. Because what did he finish last year with? 19 something.
Yeah.
We about to close up So Derrick Henry had the 2,000 yard season. Gosh damn. Derrick Henry damn near doubled 5th place. David Montgomery that year had 1,070 rushing yards, was 5th place. Stephon Diggs, Travis Kelce, DeAndre Hopkins, Justin Jefferson, and Devontae Adams were the top 5 in receivers. They let a tight end get 1,400 receiving yards. I hate Travis Kelce. Hey, that's all I got. I like there's hate because like you just on the Chiefs, and there's like hate like I just don't like you. So fuck him. Don't forget, don't use maybe my niggas got a code. I don't know, but use Hardfoul 10. Go get you some W. Niggas is up early. Got to get your energy straight. Use Hardfoul 10 at checkout. Appreciate y'all as always, man. And we're gonna catch y'all. We off this Sunday, so we'll catch y'all in a week and a half.